One of the bloodiest matches, most popular cage matches of all time. Tully Blanchard versus MAGNUM T.A. inside a steel cage I Quit match. I had a chance to sit down with MAGNUM T.A. and ask him about that match, and more specifically, about that wooden chair and the spike that came from it. With me is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. This is the guy that had the I Quit match that I will never forget. Still is on my computer to this day, and I watch it about once a week. MAGNUM T.A. Good to see you, brother.
It was a pleasure. Pleasure to be here, man.
Tell me what you've been up to lately.
I have been working in telecom for the last 20-some years. I work for a company called MOSTEC. I'm the senior quality manager for the Mid-Atlantic area, which is Virginia, North and South Carolina. And I do the events like this a couple times, of a year or so. And other than that, just staying busy with life.
Do you still enjoy the wrestling scene?
You know, once you have this in your blood and this part of your DNA, you never really get away from it. And it's always really cool to hear the fans talking about their memories and, growing up with their dads or their grandads or, going to the matches. And then a whole new generation because of the WWE network that has made everything like current today by publishing the archives and things that they have. So it's still a cool time to be involved in the industry.
Absolutely. Now, let me ask you, the I Quit match, I mentioned a minute ago, one of my favorite matches of all time, you and Tully. Is that a match that, in your mind, is one of your best matches, or do you have other matches that you think are much better?
I don't think that it was, at the time, anyone thought that it would have the impact that it did. The thing that's so interesting is that Tully and I had literally dozens and dozens of matches with that level of intensity because we worked a program for 8 months, and we had knockdown, drag-out brawls all over the United States prior to the I Quit match. So it was great that it got captured on film the way it did, and it's made a part of history because of that. And of course, it was the blow-off match. So yeah, I'm really proud of the work, and I'm proud that it stood up over the test of time with all the crazy things that have happened over the years and everything for Vince to include it on his top 10 cage matches and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I am proud of the body of work and the angle itself too.
Let me ask you, the chair that was used in that match at the very end, the one that you stuck in his head, was that a gimmick chair or was that an actual chair that just happened to break that way?
Yeah, we didn't even know what we were going to use for the gimmick.
Wow.
I mean, that's something that wasn't planted or anything. Baby Doll just reached down, found something under the ring she could toss, and had to throw that wood chair, which wasn't light, mind you, over top of a steel cage from the floor. So had she not been a beastly strong girl herself, she couldn't even have hurled it over the top. But yeah, nobody could have foresaw what kind of just intimidating looking weapon would come out of that chair at all.
That, to me, actually really made the end of the match because it was so devilish looking when you went after it. It's like, oh, my God, between you and Tully both using it.
Yeah, and yeah, we've laughed a lot about if we still had that wooden spike, it'd be worth $1 bajillion today.
That's very true. Terry, I appreciate your time. I really do. Good luck, and good to see you again.
Thank you.